up, Devils? J-Dog back to answer some more goddamn questions. Before we get to the goddamn questions, though, I'm going to show some goddamn metal hot off the goddamn fucking press. Came in like 2 days ago. I haven't got around to fucking showing it. And the other day I just kind of forgot. But it's a goddamn two paws up, dog approved fucking band. I mean, I've talked about them on the channel before. But new album's out. And actually, Hugo, I think it's his name, he sent me the album early as a preview. He's like, yeah, if you want to review it on your channel. And then I kind of forgot about it. Then when I listened to it, I saw that it was coming out in like 2 weeks or so. I was like, I'll review it on the channel when I get the fucking physical copies. I always prefer to show a goddamn physical if I can, rather than just talking about shit in existence. But that is the new goddamn Witch Trap. 3 different versions. Well, 4, counting the special overseas versions, which we'll have a few left. It's the I forget which color it is. It's like an orangish fucking color, and it was I think for the Germany only, but we couldn't get them. We couldn't ship them all there because the drop ship fucked up, whatever. So I think we got like 20 left or so. I think they're for sale on the goddamn site. So if you want to get the orangish, whatever limited one, but these are the ones that for sure are for sale on the sites. The smoky, looks like it's actually a blue, but it looks, can't take out the blue. It looks gray in this fucking video, but it's actually blue. See the goddamn stickers in the corner? That's a dog fucking sticker. That's how I've been boating around here for a while. And the only other, I think there's a couple others that came out like that. I don't know why the others didn't. I know Dawg was kind of for it too. We did the Children of Technology Written Destiny LP. Those had the big fucking juicy sticker too. So it reminded me of the 80s, which it was kind of like the sales pitch sticker. Now we have the sales pitch stickers on, I think all our LPs, pretty much all of them. Not since the beginning days, but for the last 10 years or so now, or whatever the fuck we started doing them. That was my vote in. And when we started doing it, I'm like, man, it's got this chintzy ass lame little fucking, like, you got to use a magnifying glass to see it. Because I want to see 80s style, goddammit. So got it right on the goddamn Chilla Technology, and it's good to see we got it right on this fucking Witch Trap, big bold sticker. So I like that. So, gatefold cover. Yep. Men in the band. Definitely look like they listen to goddamn metal. Nothing over the top. There's no spikes. There's no corpse paint. There's no goddamn capes. No nothing. Which that's going above and beyond, which I'm all for. But it's not that goddamn hard. I mean, hell, even fucking uh, Burning Axe Ripper. He's not even wearing a metal shirt. He can still tell that motherfucker listen to metal. It's those Weezer ass looking motherfuckers in Tummo, right? Isn't that what Becken called them? Weezer ass looking motherfuckers. Bet your ass and bring that up on camera. Get in there, motherfucker. Like a dog trying to get his dick inside of a goddamn pussy. It's too hard to fucking fit. Picture this version, goddamn, and only posers don't like goddamn picture this. I think it's only 100 pressed, max 200, but I think it's 100, goddamn. It's almost positive it's 100. I think it's limited as fuck. If I can only buy one version, personally, I'm buying the goddamn picture disc. That's me. Why? Because it's the most goddamn collectible. They look cool as fuck. Then I'll listen to the goddamn CD in my car and shit. I did pick up a CD too. There's CDs and cassettes. Didn't show those on camera because what the fuck CDs and cassettes look like, goddamn it. That's why. Vinyls at least you know, okay, what colors they on, right? So those are the goddamn Dogs, three copies. I listened to the album 4 times in totality now, and it's good. I like it. More fucking more thrasher with fucking Sacker. But I've been talking about Witch Trap for a while. Their best release, in my opinion, nothing comes to it, is Sorcerer's Bitch. Their very first release, we have some CDs left in stock too, is the Witching Metal EP. It's very Sodom and the Sign of Evilish. So is Sorceress Bitch. I mean, dude, I know fucking I'll get goddamn beat up in the parking lot for fucking saying this. But honestly, like, I think Sorceress Bitch is better than goddamn early Sodom. Personally, that's just my goddamn opinion. And I know. How dare he say that? Hold up, Bubbles. Let me fucking explain, goddammit. First off, there's no goddamn poser shit over here. If I actually like something more, I'm gonna fucking say it. Sodom is way more legendary. Sodom is way more influential. They'll go down in the goddamn history books no matter what if they all die tomorrow, way before Witch Trap ever will in 10 fucking million years. Without Sodom, there is no fucking Witch Trap. I 100% understand that. In the Sign of Evil, as goated as goddamn fuck. Outbreak of Evil is my favorite song, in case you happen to give a fuck. Blasphemer, followed by that. Um, Honestly, Obsessed by Cruelty, it's kind of boring. It's unmemorable as fuck. I do own it. Chill the fuck out. Awesome fucking cover. Awesome style of music, but it's unmemorable as shit. I can honestly say if I was to walk in out right now, and I've heard that album at least 20 goddamn times, um, I'd be like, I would know I would know it's Sodom, but I wouldn't recognize the songs. I wouldn't be able to air guitar them. That's for goddamn sure. Persecution Mania, that's a really, really, really good album. Better than Obsessed. But it's got some songs that are like, not all the songs are equally as good, as opposed to like a Dio, Holy Diver, Merciful Fate, Don't Break the Oath, where certain albums, Tune of the Goddamn Mutilated, Serpent of the Light, where certain song, I mean, every song is almost equally as good. It's hard to pick a favorite. Um, to me, it's kind of easy to pick the fucking favorites on Persecution Mania. It's literally Nuclear Winter's number one, and then Persecution Mania, and then Christ's Passion. After that, it's kind of like, Chance of Land, it's fine, So, but as a whole, I like Witch Trap more. That's just me. I enjoy them more, but I'm fully fucking aware Sodom is way more of a goddamn important band. But make no goddamn mistake about it. The Almighty, and I said Almighty, goddamn it, Sorceress Bitch, which was their first full length witching metal, more of a little bit of an EP, kind of probably starting off just like Sodom did, in the Sign of Evil, then Obsessed by Cruelty. Sorceress Bitch is that, Evil Army, and Toxic Holocaust, Evil Never Dies, without a doubt, are my favorite thrash albums of all the 2000s. All the 2000s thrash albums, I think those are the best three thrash albums. And ironically enough, I like the entire catalog of each band. Evil Army's that's a little fucking easy to say because they didn't do a whole hell of a lot. Honestly, they're the sadistic intent of thrash metal, realistically. Well, they got a full length album, dog. They do and they don't. They have their Evil Army, Evil Army. Yes, that is considered their full length. It's less than 30 fucking minutes. Some people might consider that EP. Um, there's other albums that are close in length that are same length that people consider EPs. Like, what, dog? Can't think of it all the top of my goddamn head, but there is goddamn ones. For example, I think, do some people consider Gospel of Horns a call to arms? Do they consider that a EP or full length? I've heard people refer to it as an EP. That's like 28 minutes. I think it's 26 minutes or 28 minutes. That's longer than the Evil Army, Evil Army. I didn't put them back to back, but I think it is longer. And if it's not, it's damn same fucking length. So if that's an EP, then how the fuck's Evil Army not? Thing is, they have one full length. It's questionable. The rest is all 7 inches and 12-inch maxi, shit like that. Toss Holocaust, same thing. Like every goddamn thing about him. But Witch Trap, yeah, every single album hasn't goddamn let me down. Uh, I remember when No Anesthesia originally came out, which that is their third record then. I remember not liking it, but it must have been I heard it on a bad day or something like that. And I remember in the early Hellcast days when Craig was doing the radio thing, like where he was talking, but he was also playing a lot of music on it too, like where he'd have a big just song list where maybe 10 songs, then some talking. Like if it was an hour and a half, maybe it was half at music. And the old days, you guys remember the ones that listened to it. And he played something off No Anesthesia off there. And I was listening. I was like, man, this is really. I was like, this is off No Anesthesia. I remember that album kind of blowing chunks, and I didn't like the Quasimodo goddamn cover. But I did buy it even when Hell's because I wanted. We did the splatter vinyl. There's only 100 or so, and I got a. I think there's a picture of this, and it's got. I think it's got a die cut cover, right? But a while, I'll have to go back and look. But I definitely picked up the limited color, and I think of the picture disc. I might not have picked up a CD on it because I remember not liking it, but maybe I did go back to buy a CD. I think I did. But when I revisited, I was like, "Oh, this sounds fucking great." What was the fuck was I thinking? That's why sometimes you revisit shit. You might have just had a bad day or whatever. Now, is it as good as Sorceress Bitch? Maybe that's what I was comparing it to. Maybe I was having a bad day and I was comparing it to Sorceress, and I was like, yeah, that's maybe what it's. I was like, yeah, it's a good ass fucking thrash album. But yeah, I think for example, I don't know what the goddamn latest Sodom sounds like, but I guarantee you this fucking dude Witch Trap sends it home on a fucking stretcher. Could be goddamn wrong, but if I was Vegas was taking bets, I'm betting that goddamn does. So check out the goddamn new trap if you like goddamn thrash with motherfucking sack. On to the goddamn questions. This is from Cheyenne Werner. It's a goddamn fucking chick. Goddamn, about fucking time. Some bud again up with some paid skis. What's up, Devil? Can you please tell my boyfriend happy birthday and give him a shout out? Yeah, what the fuck's his name, goddammit? He's your biggest fan. Biggest fan, huh? Not one of those weirdos, though, is he? He ain't going that way, is he? And real metalhead. Good to know, good to know. Hope he's not a fucking fake. Tell him to pick up that goddamn new switch trap. His name is David Wiley. W-Y-L-I. Wiley? David Wiley. Wiley. Happy birthday, Brotown. And his birthday is September 9th. Recording this on the 4th. I was going to have to give Cheyenne, if I pronounce it right. Not good at pronouncing shit, so I've been told. Got to get the homeboy hookup and focus this a little early because I think I got about 8 or 9 pre-records, so this won't make the 9th, but DAWG will make it happen. Also, if you have any more stickers, those are always appreciated. Actually, we fucking don't. We're completely out as of a week ago, and I told Easy goddammit, to get a repress on it. Yeah. He gave me the fucking Dawn of the Dead with Jim Kanye. Kanye sorts through all the goddamn Spawn of Satan CD booklets with like little dots on them and shit. And he's just an obsessive, compulsive fucking weirdo. Goes through all 1,000 of them with a magnifying glass. Literally. Okay, I made piles. This is your good pile you can use. This is the absolutely not dog shit pile. And this is the goddamn okay pile. Dawn of the Dead. Yeah. When he leaves, it's what Easy did for me, the stickers. Yeah. And they're not ordered. Well, how do you know he didn't order them, dogs? I told him 2 goddamn weeks. The fucking things take 5 days, and they're still not motherfucking here now, are they? So yeah. So Easy David Wiley on his goddamn stickers. Happy birthday, Brotown. How old are you? Put in the goddamn comments. Comment on the goddamn channel too. Put it in there, homeboy, that you got this shout out. How old are you? And I don't know, say something because I don't recognize you. Well, I don't know. People don't your user IDs. They have all these weirdo fucking names. So yeah, happy birthday, Brotown. And they're from goddamn Alabama. Alabama, huh? Fucking to be a goddamn Dead by Dog. I'd expect my biggest fan to be a Dead by Dog fest. In Alabama, it's a little bit of a lengthy goddamn drive. I don't know what the exact thing is. It might be a 10-hour. But hey, that's why they invent these things with wings called airplanes. That can't be more than Georgia's like when I'd fly in Atlanta. What is it, like 2 hours? 2.5 hours? It's probably like a 2-hour flight. That's cakewalk, bro, town. And a 2-hour flight, I can tell you when they're close like that. Those are like 200 bones. Ain't much at all. You and Cheyenne could be on up here for $300 to $400 in no time. Better be a Dead by Dog, goddamn it. I expect that from the biggest goddamn fan. Will he be their dog? Probably not. Jesse James Jardine said, paid question. Hey man, Jesse here again from a simulation and Witch's Hammer. Oh yeah, homeboy. It's been a while since I haven't seen you in the comments in a while. Probably, don't blame you. You'd probably duck the comments after you've seen all the goddamn stupidity fucking shit fest it's become. I run a comic business. Oh yeah, like you run like a comic book store where you sell comics? I did not know that. And I do YouTube videos on my pickups. For this video, I decided to take a look at heavy metal songs about comic books. It was pretty cool taking a look at and finding some obscure info that, as far as I know, isn't anywhere on the internet. This video did dog shit reviews. I hear you, man. Some of mine do too, as well. Posted up. I was like, again, unless it has a juicy title, but I'm not going to completely. People say for me, her dog did clickbait. Yes and no. None of my titles have absolutely nothing to do with the goddamn title. It's either something I said or a topic that was at least briefly talked about, so I can put in the title. It is to get clicks. Like, yeah, this one's going to piss people off. The reason why is because it was the all bodybuilding talk. I gave you the disclaimer. You're going to be fucking pissed. So it wasn't clickbait. Well, it was, but it wasn't. It let you know you were pissed, right? At least half you were. So I let you know it was truthful. It wasn't like putting in like, hey, my demo letter that I wrote Euronymous in 1990, dogs reading on camera, and all I'm talking about is hemorrhage. Don't even bring up Euronymous. That's clickbait. Wait, what the fuck? Had nothing to got the title. The video literally had nothing to do with the goddamn title. That's fucking jerk off clickbait. Fuck to leave on this goddamn essay. DAWG should be used, but whatever. Maybe some of the people on your channel are also into man shit. Some of them are, but can't vouch for all, man. Just read the comments. Holy fuck. There's no doubt some of them dudes in the goddamn comments, they're absolutely in the grocery store buying a fucking bra and purse. No question about it. I know you're into the good shit in the 80s/90s. I mean, it's good to me, but that's debatable. Some people like to rip on my goddamn taste, but it's all ear of the beholder. I get it. So here's the video. I might do a part 2. Can you think of any songs I missed about comics? I'll be honest, I didn't watch the whole thing. I did skim through it, and it's funny. You knew, like for example, "I Am the Law" by Anthrax, which I think is a fantastic song. At least I'm a fan. Um, it's about Judge Dredd. I was fully aware of that, but if you asking the question and you not bringing it up, I would have forgot about. Well, number one, I would just probably draw a blank, like I am right now. Um, but also too, when I did, I'm not a complete idiot. I was aware Judge Dredd was a comic book, but not until later on. I saw Judge Dredd, the Sylvester Stallone movie, and it's a banger. God damn it! Does that come with a fork, handsome? It's got lines for fucking days. Shut up! Fucking movie's great. The cannibal scene's definitely the best. Um, I saw the movie in the theaters. Saw it in the theaters, dog? Mm-hmm. Sure did. Mom took all of us, brah. It had Sly. Why? Who want to go see that, dude? Arnie and Sly in the 80s and 90s. Every boy with sack was there. What the fuck were you gonna go see? Some Justin Timberlake fucking goddamn pussy boy fucking fest? I went to go see the Titanic. Bet you did, brah. That's why you goddamn listen to Slaughter Prevail and the dog listens to the goddamn TISH. Funny how things work out, huh? But I knew it as a movie first, and then keep in mind that movie's like 96, so I was like 11 years old. So cut me some goddamn fucking slack. I didn't know everything about everything at the time. Still don't, but especially then. I found out a couple years later, oh, it's originally a comic book. I don't know, it's a goddamn Sylvester Stallone movie, right? So I knew it as always as a kind of as a movie first. So it would have slipped my mind just for that reason alone. And also too with comics, I'm drawing a blank. There's got to be death metal bands. Like I was thinking like of Razorback Records, because I know they sing about mostly horror movies, but some of them probably sing about comics. However, it's probably a lot of the comics I don't know. Me growing up, when I collected comics, it was always just the Marvel comics. Eric and Chase collected some of the Predator comics, which those were cool. I kind of lived vicariously through them because again, we were talking. I'm 7, 8, 9, 10 years old. That type of shit. You only had like your birthday money because we didn't get allowances, birthday money, Christmas money, shit like that you could buy stuff with. And I was already like set in the ways. Like, okay, I'm trying to get all the X-Men comics, all the Wolverine comics, all the Punisher comics, and I even wanted to start Spider-Man, but it was too much. I was like, I don't have all the X-Men yet. These are my favorite characters. So what I'm getting at is I didn't branch, and I knew the Predators because my brothers bought those. I didn't branch off into other stuff. I thought Batman could be cool too. I never branched off into DC, but especially the old school Batmans, I thought about it, but it just. And then when I got old enough, when I had a job, 13 years old, um, I had to make a decision because I had a paycheck coming in, but not enough to go to shows, plus buy CDs, records, and comics. So I had to switch one for the other. Um, and I chose the music. So it is what it is. I mean, so I don't know of a lot of other comics. What I'm getting at, because I'd have to believe that someone singing about like the Tales from the Crypt comics, and all those old. There's obscure comics too. I'm aware of it, like the Gore comics and shit that I'm just completely unaware of. That I'm sure some bands sing about that I'm probably a fan of, and I was like, oh, I didn't put the two and two together. I will say this: I didn't see it because I skimmed your video. I didn't watch it top to bottom. I skimmed through it, and like the Megadeth, I didn't know that. And the Dark Angel, I didn't know about that. Being comics, or at least didn't never thought about it. Let's just say that. Um, but there's the band. I mean, I guess they're a commercial metal band. I mean, is Green Jelly? They did that song Carnage about literally Maximum Carnage, the Maximum Carnage. So that I did have the whole series. It was like 12 issues, the Maximum Carnage series. And there was the Sega Genesis video game. Banger of a game. One of the best Genesis games. Dog cleared it, of course. They did the song for that. But do they count? I mean, I don't know. I think the song Three Little Pigs is a good goddamn song. I mean, it attracted canoes out the fucking wazoo, but it's a catchy sing along song that and it's entertaining. It's fun. It's funny. You know what I mean? Um, the name Pig Nugent. Daddy was a rock star named Pig Nugent. I mean, it's just fucking funny. It's entertaining, and the guy's vocals actually have some sack to it, unlike some goddamn dumbass Deftones or Blink 182 or something. So the '90s, it was something like, oh, this is pretty good for commercial music. Um, but the only songs I know is that Carnage and the Bear song, which the Bear song was in Dumb and Dumber. I remember hearing some other songs off like serial killers and shit. You're like, this fucking sucks. So I guess that's your three hits if you want to call it that. But so that I know that directly sings about goddamn comics if you want to count them. But as far as death metal and shit like that, I mean, I remember Alex Webster and stuff saying that they were into horror comics and horror movies. I mean, I'm sure some of the songs off, like especially Eat Back to Life, I would imagine some of those are inspired by maybe some obscure horror movie comic books, but I can't confirm and say which ones. And oh, I identified it, but I'm aware that the guys are into it. That there is guys that are. Surprisingly, I really couldn't find any death metal, but might be some obscure shit. Yeah, again, it might be the boat where just you and I we didn't know about it. It wasn't. It was maybe about a storyline that they liked, but it was an obscure comic that you and I didn't read. You sent me the link, and yes, I did. Like I said, skimmed through it. P.S. Stoked on Hell's Heroes. That lineup is stacked. Or are you going home, boy? Where do you live? Don't you live in like Jersey or something? You told me Jersey that you're up like. I thought you told you don't live. Yeah, so yeah, you're gonna have to fly out there. You flying out there, homeboy? And I can't wait to laugh at the nerds crying about Absu playing. What do you mean can't wait? Aren't they already? I did a video on it. Go lift some weights. Go lift some weights, you ninnies. I'm sure a goddamn ninny is, but nonetheless, goddamn it, yeah, they're goddamn ninnies. Cut it out there, goddamn it. Question, comments, questions, you know what to do. But I got my hands in the morning. Later, goddamn it.